recording?
Mm-hmm.
Recording?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep recording, please. Are you getting a clear view?
Yeah, I can see him.
Keep recording. I said keep recording.
Mm-hmm.
He did too. Okay, just hang on. One of the offenders, which I believe is, I'll work that out in a minute. I'm just going to go back because what's interesting, one of these offenders actually publicly exposed themselves. So I'm going to pause it here for a minute. Now, as you can see, the taller one stops. You can see that he's, can you make sure you get this?
Mm.
And then he stopped and see, you can actually see public exposure decency. This right here is that he has his pants down. You can clearly see that, can you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically this offender here has basically, in front of, mind you, an old lady's place, he's actually pulled his pants down. And you can see both buttock cheeks, and you can see that he has chosen to do that. So you can actually see the offender's actually towards our house. He's actually removed his shorts, which is indecency. To then if I rewind this back, so I want to get this right. So this guy here, they actually stop, and you see that he has done what he's done. If I go back, see he's got his shorts up, and what they do is they pause for a minute, they keep walking, and you can see public, this is exposure. And you're getting that clear there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice lily white cheeks.
And then you keep walking. Now, what I want to do is I need to get this offender. Keep recording. So they've both stopped. He's done that, and we keep going now, just so that we can identify who's the person that has dropped his public exposure. Is this guy behind? He's put his hand up. He has a green shirt on. And this guy's got footy gear on. And well, the stripes are brown and brown shorts, black with a white on the top, green. This guy here, And then if you come back, so this guy in the green shorts, that's the one I caught hiding at the church with the other fella in the brown. Basically, their intentions were to rock our house. They've trespassed on property. So basically, they now want to focus on here. Now they'll come into sight. Uh, 4:31, and they're going to come into sight. And this is not the fella, but I just want to be able to ID this person. You can see that perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
This person here, where the mouse is, this is the person that exposed himself. So this is the just gonna bear with me. So this is the first offender, and I'm just going to rewind that back a bit. The person that actually dropped his pants in public exposure, and you see him pointing his finger. Now, I just want to get this into context. So that's the other two, and you can see that perfectly fine on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you can see that perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have to zoom in, go into from the corner to get a better, to zoom in.
Yeah, I can see.
So this person here is the one that did the public exposure, as you saw before. It's quite alarming that someone would expose themselves in public. And then go back to this. So this is our property here, so the trespassing. Now, if any of these people are connected to someone that's on bail, certainly there is going to be a problem. So there you go, you've got these three here, and just when they get out of sight, they've actually decided to pick up rocks and rock our house, and then they've taken a bolt around the corner. So now they're out of sight. Now, the first video I showed you could see that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewind back now. Play. We're going to rewind back. You're still recording?
Mm-hmm.
So we are recording going back. Now, when they come into sight here at 4:31, 4:31, so it'll be 4:32. You can see then they'll come into sight. Where are they? Yeah, so I just want to. So they come into sight. Now I just want to go back here to this camera. So this is before they actually decided to walk onto private property. And I want to go back. I want to go back, 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 go back. So you can see him in this camera, this one up here, but in camera 4, you're going to see them come into camera 4. And when they come into camera 4, this is looking at from another camera angle. They stop before you're seeing it from the other camera, and you can see that this gentleman here has decided to indecently expose himself. So he's pulled his pants down, and you can see that he is indecently exposing himself. Just set this up again. So I just want to rewind this back a bit. So here and there you can see that he's exposing himself because he's pulled his pants down. And then he's pulling them back up. Now they are walking over to the property. Sun's in their eyes. They obviously know that there's cameras, but obviously are not really, well, one of them may know there's cameras, but obviously not too concerned. And of course, they walk onto our property. And I'll just rewind this back. So you can see that they're trespassing. He decides to point his finger and then goes from there. Now keep recording because I'm going to give you some still shots. And shortly after that they start throwing rocks. Camera. Yeah, just keep that recording. Gallery. So can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a still shot, another still shot. The one in the green shirt is the one that exposed himself. This is the one that exposed himself in the green shirt. Oops. So that's two of the offenders there. That's a single photo of the offender. That's the other two offenders. And the one in the green shorts, green shirt, is the one that exposed himself. You know that. You can stop.